Alright, this is who we call Deep Package, and they have a ant problem. Holy moly. That is as bad as I've ever seen it. See if I can smoke the bees. Starting to try and propolis the vented screen closed. Probably because all the bees. Holy smokes. Not even sure what to do. Oh, that's pretty bad. Okay, well, the ants aside, so this is what we call Deep Package. They went queenless. So I referred to the fact that we were supposed to have several Caucasian queens this year. Well, the Caucasian queen in this package went MIA, and they requeened. I don't want to say miraculously, but unexpectedly. So this was, we knew they were queenless, and was going to give them some comb, donate some comb with brood on it, so they could maybe make a queen, and was getting ready to go through that, and was kind of doing a final inspection to make sure that they truly were queenless, and found a queen running around in here. So we gave her a little time, and did, I believe, at least in the last inspection, confirm that she was laying, so they were queen right. But it's been a little while since we checked on her, as maybe you could tell by the amount of ants that have been able to take up residence. But I've got bees looking at me in almost every seam, and they have a feeder in here, so really they're only on 8 frames. So we probably need to take that feeder out. It's probably empty. I have not filled it in quite some time. And give them 2 combs that they can work on. So this is got a little bit of brood in the middle, capped, and then just full of syrup or nectar. That's the downside of them having had syrup on here is, I don't want to say it's tainted, but it's not harvestable. Okay, so we got brood here, a couple drone cell bubbles, but it's a good looking frame. Alright, we got another good brood frame. Got capped resources, you got pollen. We got capped brood, we got nice healthy looking larvae. So that's looking good. Especially for a second frame in. Alright, so this is our sensor frame. It's got the temperature sensor in it. Good looking brood. Got resources around it. Looks like what you would want to see. And this looks like this is probably some emerging brood, judging by the pattern. Lots of pollen in here, mixed in with the brood. And I will get my flashlight out and just confirm if she is got eggs, if she's come back. Yep, there's eggs in there. So she's relaying the brood frames, that's good. So she's definitely unmarked. I think I've only seen her the one time. And it was very brief, and she may have even still been a virgin at that point. So we didn't do anything with her. Well, that's a brood frame, huh? Wow. Impressive. That's a sheet. So is this with a big cluster of drone cells down here. That's all right. Her genetics are looking good so far. It's amazing. Oh, I shouldn't say amazing. A fresh queen, like just these sheets of brood. What a well-mated fresh queen can do. How much brood she's able to lay down is it's impressive. So they're looking good. Good population, good brood patterns. And you got another cluster of drone cells. You got eggs in the empty cells here. Lots of pollen, emerging brood. You got larvae out here. Looking pretty good. Yeah, most of these empty cells have been relayed. I see a lot of eggs. No queen cells, thankfully, which could have been a risk given they're only on 8 frames in here. So this looks like it was a big brood frame. It's emerged out. Has not relayed it yet. Those are empty cells. That's okay. Here's a sheet of cat brood. You got larvae and eggs around the perimeter. Pretty much all the way to the frame. So that's looking good. Use a little bit better view of that one. I don't know if it's how well it's in the frame. I was going to say they're getting a little ants in their pants, but I think there's truth in that statement. Alright, we got some cat brood down here. Young larvae. Real young larvae. I don't see any eggs offhand, but there's real young larvae. They've made some drone clusters on almost every frame. I guess you can do that a little easier with the wax foundation. But lots of pollen on there too. And really young larvae on this side. Again, some puffy looking drone brood. That's alright. Looking good. They're getting a little jumpy. That's all nectar and a little bit of pollen. And then this side they're still working on pollen. So let me, need to get that feeder out of there. I'm hoping it's empty. Almost. You ladies don't need this anymore. Well, maybe I could smoke them up out of the ladder. Okay, so they're gonna need 2 frames, foundations that I'll checkerboard in in between some brood. So we'll start to pull it out. We didn't see mom, but we didn't look for her super close. Definitely queen right colony. So that will be it for them. I will go get them 2 new foundations, and then I'll get some pollen patty on the top of them, and they are syrup free from here on out. But doing good. That's deep package.